Hello and welcome back to the Retro Bunker channel.
Yeah. Today we have John here. It's a friend of mine, and he's a problem with a computer that we're gonna look at, a USB problem. So can you pick it up and show them?
Yes!
It's not too easy to see. It's only an ordinary PC. A little bit old, not too old, so it's not really retro, but it's okay to be in this show because we do new and old. So
it's an old quad-core Intel processor in this one, and I think this was early 2007-8 maybe. I don't really know the socket, but we see when the computer is on the table.
Yes, let's go down to the table.
Yes. Okay, here we have the computer, and now I'm going to remove the side panel. And the side panel is off. And I know with these older motherboards, the common problem is bad capacitor or caps, often because we have seen it a lot when the capacitor is located around the CPU and the CPU gets the heat and the caps blows up because of the heat. But I'm gonna check inside, and right away I see there are two bad caps located around the USB ports. Now we're gonna take apart the mainboard, and we see on the way if we find anything else than these two bad caps. If I see something else, so I start to remove the mainboard right now. And I start to take away the 24-pin cable. Yeah, what's this back there? And the 24-pin cable, or in this case 20-pin. I have cheated a little bit, but it still worked with 20-pin because the graphic card in this one takes a little power. So now I'm gonna remove the power supply. Now we have removed the power supply. We're going to start to remove the mainboard. No, the graphics card first. See here. And I wonder if we're going to take a picture of this for later, because I didn't find the manual for this online. So Robert, can you take a picture?
Of course, no problem. Let's see now.
It's the cable for the start button and power LED and hold the LED. The other cable, I think USB is standard on this one. And the USB for the front, USB header, I think we have the 3 now, and this one, this was a funny thing. You can regulate the fan speed here. We take this out. Okay. Now we just have to start take all the screws out. And we see if there are any other bad caps on this main board. On this old board they have something called SLI, so you can put 2 graphics cards together. Now I think we have all screws out, I think. And this, I have the backplate home for this card, so we just lift it up. Okay, 1 cable I have missed here. So, and the motherboard is out here.
And here you can see the blown caps. They're bulking up and sprayed all over the juice of the mainboard. But the mainboard seems to be okay. We're gonna look at the cap. Sorry, you don't get any good view. Let's see now if we zoom out instead. So it's 2700 nanofarads. So we will begin to remove them. So here we got the main board, and it clearly sees the caps here and here has been bolted. So what I do is mark them on the other side so I know which cap I'm gonna remove. Do a mark round. It's easier if you wanna work with the main board. And the next one is over here. Sorry about the glare. I'm gonna see if I can work with the glare. So, and I'm gonna use this soldering gun. It's a bit noisy, so bear with me. I think we must put some soldering. Put some solder on the caps before. It's gonna be easier. I hope you can see. I can zoom in a bit. So. We're gonna up the heat a little bit. Oh. Newer mainboard got no lead in the solder, so it gets harder to get heat into the board. Help it out and wiggle it a little bit, and So we got the cap in the hand. You see, it's bad, very bad. So we will remove the other one. I will do that off camera. So the caps are gone, you see here, 1 and 2, and we are very lucky. The caps are 2700 microfarad and they are two identical the same. And normally we change all the caps on this mainboard, but we do it just only for the USB is working now. So I got my meter here, so we're gonna put in the cap and see if it takes it. Oh, it got 1.7 ohms and 22% V loss, and it's 331.7 microfarad, and this is a if you can see it, 2700 microfarad, so it's not good, very bad cap. So we test the other one. So we can get it in there. It got so short legs.
Like you, Robert.
Yes. It doesn't seem to like it at all. So I found two capacitors, but they are a little slight older, so we're gonna use them for some spare. John is going to order new ones that we'll locate later, but just for now we're gonna test it so it works. They are a little bit higher voltage. They got 10 volts, so but they will work the same. So I have put in the caps. I'm gonna use some flux to help it solder. It's MTech 223. I don't know if it's bad or good, but it works for me. Let's see. I hope my head isn't in the way. So that will be fine. I will clean it up now. I will use some isopropanol that like everyone else uses. I have cleaned the other side, so you know if it's been any liquid from the caps. So now we will put it all together and test it out.
And now we are at the final moment. It's so exciting. Have the caps done the magic trick to get the USB ports to work? Now it's the final moment. And they pop ups here, and we're gonna go in here, this computer, and you see it's working. So we have a final success with the soldering, and the USB ports are working again. And thank you, Robert, for the good soldering work. Hello.
Hello.
And thank you for watching
the channel, and please subscribe, like or dislike, we doesn't care. We will be happy for every comment you can make. So this will be the last one for today, so I hope you enjoy it,
and we see you again and Retro Bunker in the next video.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.